It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Oilers and the Broncos, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Oilers. From Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change?
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Offside, defense.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. There he goes, left side. 20, 10, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
I think that was great effort and great execution all the way around. They blocked the kick, and then they formed the line to make sure they can return it, and no penalties. What a great job.
Yeah, almost took it in for 6, and now they're in excellent position, first and goal.
Hines is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Hines again, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Play action. Now it's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time, they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And this returnable for Hines.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4.
And they will take over first and 10.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's Hines. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run with Hines. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2.
3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They run again with Hines. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Allen gonna go on 4th down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Now he'll escape to his right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Now Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On play action, Allen. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good. 4-8.
Now it's Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. From the gun, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Allen to throw it. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. This is Hines. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That good for 19 and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run with Hines. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 3rd down, Hines, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of 2.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Lawton. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And they'll run again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it results in a 40-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To try again after the sack. Wilson to the right side and complete to Washington. They'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson got a man open. It's Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. He's got room at the 30. Still going. And all the way home for a Broncos score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On second down, right back to Hines.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hines. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now Allen again. This will be caught at the 2. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff up the middle. Hines, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is third down and 12. Now Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
So after the INT, it's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On first down, it's Hines. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines, and some room to run now. Touchdown, Houston. Nyheim Hines with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And coming out now, the Broncos. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams. One play, 75 yards. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Allen going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Left side caught by Diggs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hines. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down to the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen got his man complete over the middle. That's Schwartz. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down. Hines. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Oilers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Again, Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On third down, Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Moore.
And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out